Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Capricorn. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please. All right, you've got the Magician coming through, so Virgo, Gemini energy. They're also showing up as the Ten of Cups, a very good, very auspicious sign. They're viewing you as the Seven of Swords, okay? And the connection, we see the Wheel of Fortune, so this is definitely a destined, abundant connection here. Strong Sagittarius coming through. And we see Pisces energy here with the Hanged Man. So I do feel, Capricorn, for a lot of you, there is an element here of secret admirer. Someone who may be hanging out around you. So this could be a friend, it could be a neighbor, it could be a coworker, someone you see out and about. This person is definitely holding back and looking at all the details, and they might feel like you're a little bit elusive here with that Seven of Swords. Elusive or avoidant. You've definitely piqued this person's interest, or when you meet them, or when they get eyes on you, you pique their interest. I feel like this Hanged Man energy is somebody who is kind of like that fly on the wall, but not stalker vibes, right? But just somebody that likes to be sure before they move forward. This person is most likely very creative. We see that with Pisces and this Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. Somebody who's very selfless, very loving, very sensitive is what I'm getting, and very highly intuitive. The Magician card tells me that this person has everything that they need but love. And with the Ten of Cups, I feel like there's a really strong indication that this person is dating for marriage or dating for commitment, not just, dating to hook up or just to have a good time. And I do want my Capricorns to pay attention to this 10-10 number sequence coming through. It's a powerful number, and I feel like it's a number of completion. So, destiny and completion here. And I feel like this person, they have all the tools that they need. They have everything they need but love. I do feel like this person is going to check all of your boxes here. This is somebody who, although they may take some time to invest, when they're sure, they absolutely move forward, okay? And I feel this is somebody who's used to being successful. Not to say that they've never failed, but this is somebody who's used to being successful. All right, and we see Temperance energy, so strong Sagittarius coming through. This person could be a healer, an earth angel. But again, this is somebody here who's patient. They know that, slow and steady wins the race, or not even, because I don't even necessarily get that this person is super slow and steady. This person is patient. They know when, they're showing me like a cat laying down, sleeping, right? But when a cat needs to pounce, they know when to pounce. So this person knows when it's time to take action, but they hold back. They look at the bigger picture. I feel like they're quite strategic. I feel like this person is somebody who's quite social as well. Like they may have a lot of friends, or they've got a strong social network. I also feel this is somebody, Capricorn, that you will feel really comfortable introducing to anybody and everybody. Like you won't have to worry about how they act or how they behave or how they're received. Like I do get this person is quite a class act. All right, and so let's see what else we need to know about them. This person may work in the healing professions, in the medical arts and medicine. Page of Wands in reverse, yeah. But what I'm seeing here with the Page of Wands in reverse is there's something about you and you being kind of elusive that might shake their confidence a little bit. And I kind of feel like this person isn't used to that. I feel like this person normally is very confident and very self-assured, but there's just something, really special about you. how you're going to be feeling, Capricorn, we see the Four of Cups. So I don't think you're going to be feeling like you want to reject this person, although, you may not be emotionally available to them in the beginning, maybe because you don't know that they're interested. Maybe you're dealing with someone or something else. Five of Wands, your energy might be really scattered, but I feel like there is going to be an element of surprise here. An element of, I wasn't expecting this, right? So let's see what else my Capricorns need to know. What else do my Capricorns need to know here about this person? All right, so casual. So we see that I don't think this person is not interested in a serious involvement, but it may start as a friendship and evolve over time, or they're going to kind of keep things casual until they're really sure. Yeah, we get strong Pisces energy coming through here with this person. So they don't have to be a Pisces sun, moon, rising, or Venus, but they definitely embody this mysterious energy. They can be quiet. Their thoughts and emotions run deep. We see differences. So you're connecting with someone of another race, religion, or culture from your own. And we also see this counselor energy. So they're adept at mediating when the situation warrants. They easily guide people through difficult circumstances. So this could be their job, but it could also just be that this is how they act. This is how they behave. People really depend on this person. People really like that this person is extremely even-keeled. With the Ten of Cups, I see this, potentially being a very happy connection between the two of you. I feel like this person is somebody who does prioritize stability and family. Again, they're not looking to just play games. This person could have been a bit of a heartbreaker, or maybe even a bit of a player in the past, but I feel like they're really mature and they've outgrown that phase, and they're really looking for the real deal here. Okay, and we see, pleasant surprise. So we get this energy of surprise coming through for you with the Four of Cups. So if you may be surprised that this person is into you. You might be surprised at who they are. You might be just surprised at really how compatible you two are. All right, we see best kept secret. So strong indication here that this person is a secret admirer. And also, again, you're going to be surprised that their feelings for you run so deep. You may also be surprised how multifaceted and layered this person is. And we see getting in touch. So some of my Capricorns, you may be waiting to hear from this person currently. We also, this could also be this person will make their move. But they may take a few days to get, reach out. Again, this person is cautious. Again, I don't get that they're like a slow burner though, but they're patient. And I think they also know how to appropriately build tension. We see in their 50s coming through. So this is going to be confirmation for some of my Capricorns, but that's not going to resonate with each and every one of you. And that's completely okay. All right. So let's see what else my Capricorns need to know about this person. What else do my Capricorns need to know about this person? What else do my Capricorns need to know about this person? All right, so they may have a big come from a big family, or they want a big family. Okay, we see that they may have strong air in their chart, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now, the Seven of Swords is Moon and Aquarius energy, so they could be an Aquarius Moon. Of course, they could be an Aquarius Sun as well. All right, and we see hairstyle. So really specific message here. So just a reminder, Capricorn, that, when we get these specific messages like ages or hair color, style, ethnicity, they're going to be confirmation messages for some of you, but they're not going to resonate with all of you, and that's completely okay. So the hairstyle is coming through here: tapered, buzz cut, short, cropped, fade with a part. And but most of all, we see here that this person is going to be bold, confident, making the first move, asking for your number, and then getting in touch. Okay, but again, I kind of get they're going to build a little bit of tension here. And it could be due to a little bit of insecurity, but I also think this person, just knows how to play their cards right. And again, I don't get that they're a game player, but they like to hold back, watch, wait. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know about this person for my Capricorns? All right, we see that they may, yeah, they come from a larger family. They might have, 3 siblings. All right, they may have lighter skin. So again, really specific messages that are not going to resonate with all of my Capricorns, but there'll be confirmation for some of you. They have more vowels than consonants in their name. Okay, so something about the vowels in this person's name or repeated vowels in their name is going to really stand out to you. And this person has a pet. Okay, so some of you, it could be a bird. But it could also just be a dog or a cat, or this person really likes animals. And we see they have lost a loved one within the last year. Okay, so this person may be mourning or in a state of mourning. Now they're viewing you as the 7 of Swords. So again, they're going to find you to be quite elusive. They might feel like you're a bit avoidant. And we did see that, you might meet this person at a time when you have a lot of other options, or your life is feeling a touch scattered here. All right, the World card, but they see you as the be-all, end-all, right? And who wouldn't, Capricorn? So this is strong, fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. This person, they absolutely, they see you as the best of the best. So I can see why you make this person nervous, because they see you're classy, you're next level. And we see the 9 of Swords. Yeah. So this could be a projection. This could be them losing sleep over you, being more stressed about, this connection than they let on. But with the 9 of Swords here, I feel like there is something about what's going on in your life here, Capricorn, that maybe makes them hold back a little bit. Like you could be going through, a period of anxiety or depression, or something's going on that's like really kind of flipping you out, or something that you're losing sleep over. Okay, so they may really pick up on that. Again, this person has that healer energy. They're really emotionally intelligent. They're very intuitive. So this person's going to be really in tune, even with your nuances. Okay, but how you're feeling, they're going to get you at a very deep level. Yeah, and we see how my Capricorns are going to be feeling the Lovers in reverse, which is Gemini energy. Now, this can obviously indicate that you have some sort of third party around you, or you feel like you might have to make a choice between this person and someone else. But I'm also seeing with the Lovers in reverse, the shadow attributes of Gemini energy is like, I've started a lot of things and I need to finish them, or I have a lot of stuff that's running in the background. I have a lot of emotional tabs that are still open. I know my Capricorns, you probably love to, check off that list of things that you need to do. And if you have too much stuff open, you can feel like your nervous system is a little bit dysregulated. So it does feel like you do meet this person at a point in time when you're feeling a little bit scattered and you feel like maybe things are a little bit too open-ended. But again, this person is very healing and very grounding. All right. So let's see, what else do we need to know about them? Or sorry, what do they really like about my Capricorns? What do we need to know about what this person really likes about my Capricorns? All right, so we see they find you sexy AF. All right, so that spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. Beautiful. Yeah, so very turned on by you. And we see warrior energy. And Capricorns, male or female, it doesn't matter. You know that you guys are the strength of the zodiac. You're more of that quiet strength. But, they see you as the warrior archetype. Not warrior with an O, warrior with an A. For those of you who are listening and not watching. But this says strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. So, wow. Yeah. Mad respect here for you, Capricorn. All right. And they see you as the beggar archetype here at the bottom of the deck. So they see that you confront empowerment at the level of physical survival, awakens the spiritual authority of humility, compassion, and self-esteem. I love this because they see that you have really strong self-esteem, but they also see that you have this spiritual authority. You're compassionate, you're humble, but you're also a badass, Capricorn. Like, you're empowered. And again, you might be in it right now, this, empowerment at the level of physical survival. So you might be, fighting to heal your finances. You might be fighting to keep your business afloat, whatever it might be. Even if you're not struggling financially, they see that warrior energy there with that Nine of Swords. Okay. And I feel like there's, again, like I said, mad respect here for you. So with the wheel, Sagittarius energy, again, also more fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius coming through. I feel this is a destined partnership. I also feel like there's a lot of abundance here in store for the two of you. So let's go ahead and see, but it may require a decision, Capricorn. Some of you, you're going to have to decide between this person and somebody else. All right, so let's see. What else do we need to know about this person or this connection for my Capricorns? Independent yet available. Ooh, and I think you're going to love this. This person values autonomy while remaining emotionally accessible. Balance defines their presence, and not only within this relationship, but other people see them that way as well. Remember, we have this counselor card, good at mediating situations. They easily guide people through difficult circumstances. They're autonomous, but they remain emotionally accessible. Balance defines their presence. And this is where I feel this person in this relationship is going to be very calming for my Capricorns. And again, you might not be feeling completely calm at the moment when you meet this person, but yeah, this is what they offer. And that's a beautiful thing when you can relax into a relationship. This connection appears without planning or searching. Alignment finds you when resistance softens. So remember that Four of Cups that came out earlier. Again, an indication of this being something that might take you by surprise or take you off guard. And we see stability through awareness here. This connection brings steadiness through conscious engagement. Yeah, so steady, secure, balanced energy. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we see protective of what matters. So this person is discerning about their energy and time. Loyalty is expressed through care. Yeah, care and understanding, because I'm just getting this person is that, offers that emotional intelligence and that intuition that really you've probably been lacking in other relationships, like somebody who just really gets you. All right. Any additional messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please? Any additional messages, advice, and guidance for my Capricorns, please? All right. Best friend. So friendship is vital to your romance. Feelings deepen and blossom. That's coming out twice now. So again, this person might be a friend of yours, or that you might be introduced by friends, or you might start off as friends. Strong message there. I love this confirmation. A healing connection. Your romance will transform your life. Beautiful. All right. And love language, gift giving. Tokens of reciprocity hold cherished memories. So again, this person, their love language may be gift giving, but I love that element of reciprocity and balance. I mean, don't take a shot every time I say the word balance in this reading, or you won't be able to stand after this. But there's balance, there's reciprocity here. And Spirit saying material attachment, too much focus on visible trappings. Don't judge a book by its cover here, Capricorn. But also some of my Capricorns, you might be stuck in this, right? And not to say that, don't fault yourself or beat yourself up for, being focused on your material worth or, maintaining a roof over your head, paying your bills and things like that. But I do think like you're going to look up and realize that you have someone really, really special here. All right, beautiful energy, my Capricorns. All right, so we see the month of October coming through. All right, Scorpio, Libra, Scorpio energy here. It can be a birthday, but it can also be October is somehow important or has been important to this connection. And we see August, all right? So Leo, Virgo energy. So between now and August, this might be unfolding. Or again, somebody could have a birthday in August or something this past August. You know, when you look back in hindsight, you see helped bring you two together. Spirit is saying, though, my Capricorn, some of you, you will have to wait just a little bit longer. But to be honest, it really does feel worth the wait. All right, I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.